Hi guys, welcome to Grade Up. I'm sure all of you are aware that CLAT 2021 was one of the most difficult law entrance exam which we've seen in the recent past. To ace this exam with flying colors, so I welcome Shikhar Chauhan with me. Right, he has basically aced CLAT 2021 and basically secured an All India rank. Shikhar?
147, sir.
147, all India rank 147. As you know, basically he is bound to go in the one of the most prestigious law schools in the country, right? So congratulations, Shikhar. How are you
Thanks
feeling?
a
Do
lot.
share the same.
It's a kind of overwhelming feeling with a lot of happiness that the journey has finally ended with the dream that I saw a few years ago has finally come to an end with a good end.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Shikhar, do share with us, how did you basically opted for law as a career? What were the driving points for the same?
So actually, my parents, I didn't knew about law as a career at all. My parents were the ones who referred to me once that there's a paper called CLAT, by
Right.
which we can opt for law as a career. Then I researched about it more and more, and then I saw the basically the so-called campus tours of NLSIU and all those campuses, all those top law schools, and I got fascinated by it. And yeah, so it was, I guess, class 9th or 10th when I got fascinated by the whole law school journey and whole law school career as a whole, and then I started my journey in
All
this
right.
field.
So basically, when you were there in your 11th standard, I'm sure you were actually preparing for a different, pattern. The entire pattern changed,
Yes,
right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Midway while you were
Yes, sir.
actually preparing. So how did you tackle that change?
So actually, I didn't had any much prep in class 11th. It was in class 12th when I actually started my overall prep.
Okay.
Since class 11th is a kind of a break after the so-called hectic class 10th, the boards. So class 11th was a kind of break. I didn't really study any much. It was class 12th when I actually started for CLAT and gave my best for it.
All right. So you actually manage it with your 12th, as we all know, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
you basically manage it with your 12th boards. So how did you basically, all the students are actually, asking, right? The 2022 aspirants are asking how basically can one manage boards as well as entrance exam preparation? Who better than you to answer this question?
Yes, sir. So actually, it was in April when I started with with both boards and my CLAT. So in the initial few months from April to May and to June, July, I started preparing my base for the examination, understanding the whole syllabus of it, what all changes have been made in the new pattern and all that. So I basically understood the pattern in the initial few months and basically created the base for the whole examination. And also along with it, I also made my notes for the subjects which I opted for in class 12th. So I was basically in humanities stream, so I
Right.
made notes out of all the subjects like political science, history, geography. So I make short and concise notes out of all the topics. So basically in the starting, I was more focused for boards and less for CLAT. I was
Yeah.
just preparing my base for CLAT, and my plan was that initially I'll be done with overall prep of boards, and then in the last leg of my preparation, when boards will be after one before 1 to 2 week of boards, I'll just give it overall. I'll just give it my best for the CLAT and
Correct.
give it my best for CLAT and other examination, and I can focus on CLAT at that time. So initially, my focus was on boards, and then when the months passed by and I reached October, November, December, then my overall focus reached in CLAT, and then I started boosting my preparation to 9-10 hours or so.
Wow. So basically, first you focused on your boards. You made sure that you'll do good. Your
Yes,
boards
sir.
are secured. Your marks are in your pocket, and then
Yes,
basically
sir.
you made a shift, conscious shift. And when you
Yeah.
made this shift, you made it with a bang, right? 8 to 9 hours you were putting in on a daily basis.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing. That's amazing, Shikhar. I'm sure all the students watching us will definitely learn a lot from this advice of yours, how to manage boards and CLAT exam as well. So, Shikhar, do share with us, the entire, as you all know, as you already know, there are 5 sections. 5 sections. How was your preparation strategy in all these 5 sections? How were you going about it? If you could just explain us the same.
Yes, sir. So starting with English and RC, I was not much well what can I say? I was not much well comfortable with RCs and English
Correct.
since I was not in that kind of a milieu and background that I was
Okay.
comfortable in RC. So it was kind of difficult in the starting. I started reading the Hindu and all those newspapers, standard newspapers. Basically, it was the Hindu only. So I started reading the Hindu. Initially, I took around 1 to 1.5 to 2 hours to complete the Hindu. It was kind of hectic, but
Correct.
as the months passed on, passed on, the time for completing the Hindu reduced. And I remember in the last leg of my prep, I completed in almost 25 minutes or so. It was this much fast. So initially, I had kind of really uh, preparing with RC was kind of difficult with me in the starting. So I started with basic RCs, like class 10th, class 10th ones, class 9th ones. So I started with them, and all the material provided to me, I also referred to it and the Hindu. Then I increased my level up as I started giving mocks. I remember in my first mock I scored around a 7 or 8 in my RC sections. I was kind of disappointed and
Obviously.
embarrassed with the score. So yeah, then I boosted my preparation. I basically increased my level of RCs. I referred to
Correct.
some international sources like LSAT, GMAT.
Wow.
LSAT was a just tiebreaker for me. LSAT was just amazing. LSAT is an amazing source for preparing for RCs. So I just advise it to all the aspirants who are kind of weak with RCs. Just refer to LSAT. It is just amazing. You can improve your two sections, RC and CR, both with just LSAT RCs. So yeah, these were my sources: LSAT, GMAT, and all that standard sources. Plus reading newspapers on a daily basis. That'll work.
So what about quantitative ability? It's a thorn in the eyes of lots of students. Were you
So
among them?
yes, sir. Actually, the thing is that I attempt RC at the end, and my
Right.
fourth section was QT. So
Okay.
I had a gamble between two sections. Either I can attempt one set of QT or two sets of RC.
Hmm.
So when I was attempting CLAT 2021, I faced this gamble, and I chose the latter one. I went ahead with two RCs of two RCs,
Correct.
and my overall score in RC section was 25, and I got saved by that. So I didn't attempt QT at all, and my QT score was 4. I just scored 4 marks in that.
All
And we
right.
all know how was the QT section in CLAT 2021.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now we have a fair idea about how basically you went about things. You did mention the Hindu as well, right? You
Yes, yes, sir.
basically let's talk
Absolutely.
about current affairs as a subject, right? So
Yes, sir.
current affairs is a super duper important section, right? GK
Yes,
is
sir.
in general is absolutely super duper important. So if I ask you, what will you advise to all the future CLAT takers in terms of current affair preparation? How will you guide them?
So, sir, as we all know that current affairs was the tiebreaker this time. Almost every aspirant faced really much problem in current affairs section. The questions were mostly fact based. So every aspirant, including me, was taking CLAT 2020 paper as a benchmark for preparing for current affairs. And
Correct.
in CLAT 2020, they asked really analytical and comprehensive questions, very detailed questions, which need deep insights into the topic. So I read editorials of the Hindu and Indian Express in the starting, and I revised my GK notes, which I made daily on a monthly basis, basically. So yeah, that was all.
All right. So in terms of, when you're talking about general awareness, I'm sure, the mock tests would also have
Yes, sir,
definitely
yes, sir.
helped you, right?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Identifying which important issues are there.
Yeah,
Did mock
there
tests,
were some.
yeah,
Yes, sir. There were some recurring topics in the mock test which I hadn't completed in my notes. So
correct.
I just referred from that topic. I just referred the topics from the mocks and made notes from
Hmm.
in my notebook copy, basically my notes copy. So yeah, that definitely helped me a lot in current affairs section.
So how many mocks, if I say, approximately how many mocks did you actually give in the entire
So,
CLAT journey?
so it will be around 60 to 70, around 60 to
Wow.
70 marks.
Very good, very good. And where did you actually, in which mock basically thought here, now my preparation is actually on track?
So I
Approximately
guess
when was that?
from the phase from May to December was kind of depressing. Was
Hmm.
really depressing. I remember in November, December, he used to sit alone in my room with lights turned off, and it was kind of depressing phase. My scores were really stagnant. I wasn't able to improve at all. My scores were stagnant at 60s or 70s, and I wasn't improving. Rather, my mock scores were falling
Right.
back and again, back and again. So it was kind of depressing phase. And then in January, it just started off. It just flew off. So in January, I scored my first 100 plus, and then in the journey of 100 plus in 100 plus course in mock started. So yeah, it was in January. Finally, after 6 to 7 months of all that, it finally just gave me a motivation to just continue. It was in
Absolutely.
December. I remember that I just wished that wished to quit this journey. It was really that
But
much.
you kept at it. How
Yes, sir.
did you
Yes, sir.
keep yourself motivated back then when you were actually
So
scoring
I
low?
just, I just, I just told myself that I'd come a long way in this journey. I don't want to, fall back at this end. So I want to continue this journey till the end and want to achieve something. So
And
that
did you
was it, sir.
change any? Did you apply any new strategy, or what was
Yes,
the
sir.
change that
Yes,
you
sir.
actually did here?
So actually, initially, my attempting pattern of mock
Hmm.
was kind of different, because of which my attempts were stagnant at 110 and 120. In
Okay.
January, I changed my mock attempting pattern.
Hmm.
So my final mock attempt pattern was like I attempted logical first, then it was CA, then it was legal, then QT, and then RC. So
Okay.
this pattern increased my mock attempts, which basically eventually increased my scores.
Correct.
So I'll just advise every aspirant who is facing stagnant mock scores to try changing their strategy back and again.
Hmm.
Try shuffling their sections. Try new strategies basically, because
Absolutely.
one or the
Find
other
your
strategy will
sweet spot, right?
definitely work. One or the other strategy will definitely work, and then your scores will definitely boost.
Absolutely. So it's very important to find your sweet spot. Which
Yes, sir.
strategy works the best for you?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
right. So that's very important. Now, Shikhar, I'd like to ask you, when you're talking about mock tests, how has GradeUp actually helped you?
So I referred to GradeUp's YouTube sessions, live sessions, all those previous year class discussions, all the previous year papers discussions. I referred to the legal classes and all that. It just helped me a lot in coping up with the concepts, clearing up the concepts. So yeah, it just helped me a lot.
Right, right. So basically, Shikhar, if I ask you, a few tips that you'd like to share with the future CLAT takers. One advice you've already shared with the
So
students.
the
What are the other
the
advice?
utmost advice is flat is totally unpredictable. Do not assume that 20 flat 2021 paper will be the benchmark for future papers. Flat is totally unpredictable. Just be ready for the worst. Anything can happen at the D-Day. So just don't assume any paper is the benchmark or anything like that. Just prepare for the worst. That's it, sir.
Absolutely. And but speaking about it, were you prepared for the worst? What did you go? Please explain us the D-Day, right? The examination day. Please live that moment for us.
So actually, the thing is that 21 days before my exam, I had an attack of dengue. So I was caught up with fever for 21 days, and it was finally on 21st July when I got relief from all this fever, and I just took the mock test in the final week with the help of medics. I was on medicines, and I took the all the mocks with the help of medicines.
Wow.
So yeah, it was kind of really frustrating and depressing at the last
Still,
in the last
wow.
leg of my preparation.
And still you've actually come out on top, right? To
Yeah,
get an
so
AIR 147 after basically being diagnosed with dengue, and 21 days you were actually on medicines. It's absolutely phenomenal. I'm sure all the students who would be watching this video would drive in lots of inspiration from the story that you've just shared with us. So thank you, Shikhar. Thank you for your time. I'm sure your journey will motivate lots of students who would be watching this
yes,
video, and definitely it is a story which actually motivates me as well, right? So to never let it go, and your journey where you saw lots of challenges, right?
yes, sir. So
Starting from December.
there'll be many phases in the journey in this journey. Like you'll be depressed, you'll be frustrated, you'll be like, I have to quit this journey. I can't bear this anymore. But just go on. Just go on. The final result will make it worth. Will make everything worth for you. So just go on.
And the best part is that he had a goal in his mind. And what was the driving force? If I'm right, Shikhar, it was actually the virtual tour that actually you took before the
Yes,
exam.
yes, sir. Actually, it was.
Absolutely. So
You
that's
guys
very
can also
important,
watch
right?
that. It's really motivating at times. You can just watch the campus tours.
So yes, the best advice that Shikhar and I, basically both of us, will agree to this is to take the virtual tours of these national universities. Will definitely be
Yes.
of great help to all of you. So thank you so much for your time, Shikhar. I am
Thanks a
sure
lot.
with your experience, you'll see lots of grade up students coming to your college as your juniors real soon. Thank you so much for
Yes.
your time. Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot, sir. Thanks a lot.